Old age doesn't just bring frailty, but also imparts great strength. It comes with its own challenges, but if one strives towards fulfilling the following commandments, one can appreciate the full benefit of old age. Commandment number 1. Maintain physical health as much as possible. The life of the average Okinawan elder is an example of a seemingly effortless healthy lifestyle. Seniors of the Japanese island are amongst the longest lived per capita in the world. Scientists attribute this to a diet consisting of homemade, fresh food, and a level of activity that doesn't seem to fade with age. This isn't true for many elderly people in the West. Disability and isolation can lead to an inactive lifestyle. Moreover, financial hardship, the meal plan of a poor nursing home, and limited mobility can prevent a senior from cooking and eating healthy meals. This can be harmful, as at this age, a poor health regimen can worsen age-related illness and raise the risk of mental health issues. An aspect of how we age will always be genetic, but we need to take care of our bodies at any age in order to prevent what we are predisposed to.
Obama, kona hitoizoni kona kenko mo nagai kishite magonan katamisiban kona iroroban natahana sikoyatrisu korega isiban tanosimiからもっともっと長生きもっと4、5年でももう長生きしたいねと思ってる。
Commandment number 2. Never stop working. Another thing scientists observed about Okinawan elders is how much they did to contribute to their community. Many Okinawans never fully retire, working in their vegetable patches, on fishing boats, and in kitchens assisting their families long into old age. The Western social clock dictates that you retire somewhere between your late 50s and early 60s if you're lucky. But evidence has increasingly been showing that this is not always beneficial. Work provides cognitive stimulus and a sense of purpose for the elderly. Work can mean anything, from peeling potatoes to diving for sea urchins like Kim Ok-ja at 78 years old.
이 바다에 기는 해녀가 있어야 수입을 올려야 우리 나라도 살고 우리 다 살잖아. 그래서 이제 좀 자기가 발로 걸어지고 움직일 수 있는 한까지는 지금.
Commandment number 3. Maintain strong social bonds. What leads to a situation like this past summer, where over 90 people died in Quebec from heat-related conditions in just weeks? The majority were seniors, confined to their homes and in limited contact with friends and family. Isolation can be deadly. In Japan, where a similar situation occurred this summer, there exists the word kodakushi. This term, meaning lonely death, refers to the death of a usually elderly person going undiscovered for months. The social isolation that many seniors face as loved ones pass away, move, or cut ties can result in loneliness that can lead to a diminished mental and physical health. There is no one to provide physical comfort when you feel down, to make the call when you're too proud to go see a doctor, to pick you up when you fall, or to check in on you when things go silent.
If somebody new comes in, I immediately ask them to come to dinner. I just love people, and I'm very curious to know what kind of lives they've had.
Commandment number 4. Fill your time with intrinsically motivated tasks. Do the things that you love to do for the sake of doing them. Do things that you are intrinsically motivated to do. For the first time in your life, if you are fortunate enough to retire, you can finally enjoy time spent not for the purpose of wealth, awards, or social acclaim, but for pure enjoyment. This will give you a sense of purpose that is stronger than anything you do for the sake of reward. Hobbies help people maintain and improve their cognitive and physical abilities well into advanced age. For example, Wang Od Oge, a traditional Filipino tattoo artist, seeks meaning through her practice, preserving centuries of culture that would otherwise be lost. She has maintained the physical and mental dexterity to tattoo complex designs from memory using simple tools, something no other person in the world, no matter how young, could do the same way.
Ika sa tinutuladin tan Sejak keren rentu nemi got ko rutu ya jo nemu ira timpok rata ko esti. Rati wiring na. Manja bana be tawali ali bali aro. Sadu atiban pahato menghajat sa du pahato sa acica. Sati.
Number 5. Be around young people often. Children don't just learn from us, we learn from them. They teach us curiosity, patience, and how to indulge in the simple pleasures of life. Being around young people can push seniors to be more active, learn new things, and through spillover effect can help them be energized and uplifted by their proximity. A continued social development into old age isn't just preferred, it's necessary. And learning from younger people is a part of that.
Did you have forks or knives in the old days?
Forks and knives? Oh, sure. And spoons.
Commandment number 6. Never stop learning new things. Cognitive development doesn't stop in your old age. Learning new skills and information is still a necessity, especially in this increasingly technologically advanced world. It also prevents the decay of cognitive function by exercising parts of the brain that would otherwise become weaker. As you age, the learning style you tend to rely on may fade. Someone with a keen bodily kinesthetic sense who used to pass their time playing sports may be too sore in their old age to do so. A verbal, linguistically intelligent individual may lose their sight in old age, and with it, their ability to read the fine print of books. But through developing other intelligences and new skills, they can remain occupied and productive. That bodily kinesthetic individual may learn to swim to relieve sore muscles, and that verbal linguistic individual may learn how to use technology to enlarge the print of ebooks. Just watch this grandmother learn how to use her new Google Home.
Okay. That's something from the alphabets.
You have to say, hey, Google, or okay.
Hey, Google. Okay, Google.
What's the weather?
Yeah.
What's the weather, ask?
What the weather? You want to know what is the weather?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
In Flagler Beach tomorrow, there will be showers with a high of 65 and a low of 56.
With this.
Watch it there.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
Commandment number 7. Don't cling to the past. One shouldn't hold on to the past, whether it be old grudges, out-of-date worldviews, or the idolization of the good old days. A changing perspective and renewed perception is key to surviving in a changing world. And having an open mind will allow for that perception to be changed more easily. When David Sontage was a teenager, he tormented the first black teenagers to attend his school. As a senior, he confronted these same former students to apologize.
But it was not done out of hate.
What was it done out of?
It was just done out of ignorance.
Mm-hmm.
Of not understanding her plight. Mm-hmm. And or the plight of all of them.
Commandment number 8. Accept physical aging. Don't view ma'am as an insult. View it as an honorific of great esteem. Carl Jung recognized this in his archetypes of the wise old woman and wise old man. These people are mystical, knowing, and powerful despite their perceived frailty. In pop culture, we see these archetypes in the character of the skilled teacher or wise grandmother, Obi-Wan, Gandalf, Grandmother Willow, and others. However, in contemporary culture, this archetype is evidently seen more often and more popularly in the masculine form. For women in the West, worth has been connected to physical appearance and fertility for centuries. When that fertility and beauty fades, the person behind it is looked at less and less until she disappears. Aging isn't unnatural, but many people earn lots of money making you think that it is. Plastic surgeons, pharmaceutical reps, and cosmetic companies depend on this mindset. Aging men and women need to see that the physical strength and beauty that they lose with age is worth far less than the wisdom that they gain. Listen to 76-year-old Valerie von Sobel tell you her view on confidence.
Confidence is a strange word because people can put it on. They call it fake it till you believe it. But I think real confidence definitely comes with age. You really kind of don't give a damn. And so you are more authentic in the breadth and the width of what you want to do with yourself.
Commandment number 9. Be happy with and grateful for how you've spent your youth. Psychologist Erik Erikson attributes old age to the dilemma of integrity versus despair. A senior can either look back on all they have accomplished with pride or lament over time wasted in their youth. Don't despair over what you haven't accomplished, but instead find gratitude for every year of your life, accepting that you cannot change them. It is essential to have these traits of agreeability in your later years. Optimism about years spent and years to come will lead to an old age spent more comfortably. Listen to Maria Teresa Harper, a 103-year-old, talk about how she looks back on life.
I don't think there is anything that I really need to do, because I've done practically everything that I ever wanted to do in the past. I've got beautiful memories, you know. I can live happily forever after because of my lovely memories.
Commandment number 10. Accept mortality, and moreover, oblivion. Key to living happily in old age is to accept what specter looms over all who reach a certain age. Death is inevitable. Terror management theory teaches us that this uncomfortable reality causes great anxiety, and we must embrace the fact that death is a part of life to remedy it. Susan Potter donated her body, knowing that it would be destroyed to create a 3D composite of a human cadaver for medical students to study. Listen to her say for herself what her view of death is.
I'm not afraid of death. Death is a healer. Death can be a friend when you're in constant agonizing pain.
This managing of fear is part of the emotional development of a person in late adulthood. Having an open attitude towards death will allow for ease in the completion of the life cycle. We are never done developing for as long as we are living. We often forget that in the decay of old age, we still have a great deal of growth ahead of us. Following these simple commandments will aid in facilitating that.